This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets, which is a study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading my book's commentary on today's lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some further thoughts on the lesson, which are only included in this YouTube edition of my book. Today's lesson is part of a 10-lesson group that runs from lesson 261 through 270, each of which relates to the body as it is understood in the course. I'll be repeating this same introduction for each of lessons 261 through 270, so you can skip past this introduction in the future if you like. Timestamps taking you directly to today's Workbook Nuggets commentary and my further comments are provided in the description below. In the section entitled, What is the Body?, which precedes these 10 lessons, we are told that, quote, the body is a fence the Son of God imagines he has built to separate parts of his self from other parts. It is within this fence he thinks he lives, to die as it decays and crumbles, end quote. But we are also told that the body can be repurposed to be, quote, the means by which God's Son returns to sanity, end quote. So the Course is teaching us what our bodies are in reality and how we may use them as vehicles or learning tools of escape. Today's lesson from my book and my further thoughts, which are only included in this YouTube edition of the book, follow. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 261, September 18. God is my refuge and security. Your bank account and job do give you a degree of security, but it is imperfect and temporary at best. Ask any top executive whose company is bought out. The most prestigious and secure situation can disappear in an instant. The decay of time marches on, and the wheel of fortune is ever spinning. But our common understanding is correct in one thing. Our security does come from our identity. We have just forgotten who we are. Quote, I live in God. In him I find my refuge and my strength. In him is my identity. End quote. The title of today's lesson is God is my refuge and security. The Course teaches that we identify with what we think gives us security. A good example of this is your job or profession. For many people, their job is a big part of who and what they see themselves to be. And since the body seems to give the ego security, the ego identifies with the body. But the Course repeatedly tells us we are not our ego. So it makes no sense to identify with our apparent body. It gives no security to the real you. We are spirit. As spirit, we have no physical needs. And our security comes from what we are, the child of God. As the lesson tells us, God is my refuge and security. Egos need bodies. The child of God need only remember itself.